Hi folks, and welcome to Social Work 540 Week 1. We're going to scroll down to get started. Week 1. So here you'll have a video which has Dr. Hauser and Stephen Kaufman going over what you'll get out of Week 1 and why it's important for social work. So this week we'll be talking about an overview of the course, and it covers the definition of social welfare policy and the role of social welfare policy in the United States. So we'll look at the recent political and economic trends in the U.S. and at the 3 ways that public policy is created at the national level. So a lot of background information to help you understand public policy. And you can start thinking about what areas of interest are important to you. So this week you'll be able to define social welfare policy. You'll be able to describe ways that social welfare policy affect the work of social workers. You'll be able to identify key U.S. institutions that play a role in addressing human needs. And you'll identify 3 ways that public policy is created at the national level. And lastly, you will be able to identify 3 public policies that impact social work and will describe what these policies do. Sorry, I just need a little bit of water. So be sure to complete your readings and watch the videos before Thursday so you can participate in the discussions. The readings and the videos have a lot of great information that will really be able to inform your discussion. When I took this course so many years ago, all this information was really new to me. And for those of you who think, oh, I'm not really into policy, it actually is very interesting. So you do want to go ahead and make sure that you understand the basics of social welfare policy, and you'll really be able to get the groundwork for that through the readings. So the readings for this week are from the Gilbert and Terrell text, chapters 1 through 3, and ushistory.org, American Government, which breaks down policymaking, foreign policy, economic policy, social and regulatory policy, and state and local government. So if you click here, it will bring you to the site. And exactly like I said, it really breaks it down. Breaks it down so that you can get a better understanding of policymaking. And that's for each of these. We have a great history of social policy, social welfare policy here in the United States. Okay, and then moving on, I believe there's 3 videos for this week. Congress.gov, and how much power does the president really have? And then at the bottom here you can see there are some supplemental materials if you would like to look more into those things. Okay, before we get into this, I'm going to jump right into the discussions and go back here. Okay, so for this week, the first discussion post should be your introductions. In order to get to know one another, I'd like you to record and upload a video introduction. This is something that you've done for every course. So it should be 1 to 2 minutes, nothing too long, and you should address what you are doing now professionally and what you have enjoyed learning in your past courses. Remember to speak slowly and clearly so we can understand you, and I look forward to meeting all of you. And just remember, you have to follow up with at least 1 classmate. The second discussion post will be this week. Be sure to do the readings, and we'll help you with this discussion post. So you'll be introduced to the definition of social welfare policy, the role of institutions, including social welfare institution, in addressing social problems and meeting human need, 3 ways that social welfare policy gets made at the federal level, and examples of U.S. policies made in each of these 3 ways. So this discussion forum will include an internet scavenger hunt. So we're asking that you please find an example of a social welfare policy that is a public policy that was created in each of the following 3 ways. So you're looking for 3 different policies. Looking for a policy, legislation passed by the U.S. Congress, a Supreme Court decision, and an executive order of the President. Try to find legislation and a Supreme Court decision that address the same general population or problem area. Because executive orders can be quite narrow in scope, you may choose an executive order that's on a different topic than the legislation and court decision you find. You may use mainstream news sources or alternative news sources, but try to find fairly current examples from within the past 3 years. You may need to read more than one source to get a full understanding of the policy. I mean, we know there's been a lot of executive orders that have been happening and a lot of things that have been trying to get passed through Congress and Supreme Court. So it definitely is an interesting assignment for today, for these times. So your initial post, list and briefly describe the 3 policies you found. Describe one of the policies at length, approximately 150 words, including the following. What the policy does, what the policy hopes to achieve, what groups the policy targets, what need the policy was created to address. Identify at least one other primary institution, for example, family, workplace, religion, community, and/or marketplace, that gets involved in meeting this same need, and describe how this institution tries to address this area of need. Examples are available in your reading and in the video content for this week. And you are to respond to at least 3 classmates by Sunday. In your responses to your classmates, discuss your opinion on the policy that your classmate member described. Are you in favor of it, opposed to it, why, and what sources did you use in forming your opinion? And this is the rubric here. So I'm going to backtrack just a little bit and go to here. So this is how to find public policies for the week 1 discussion. First, remember that public policy is a broad name for the myriad of rules and instructions that guide and at times dictate aspects of public life. People may refer to laws or legislations or bills or acts or decrees or court decisions or executive orders. All of these terms may be used to reference public policy. Second, you can choose to find policies on any topic relevant to social work, mental health, substance addiction, gun violence, discrimination, hate crimes, food quality, food access, physical disability, family violence. The list of possibilities is very long, and they extend beyond what's here. So you don't need me to read through all of this for you. You can read it through yourself, but this will help you to find public policy. And if you have any other additional questions on how to go about finding the 3 required policies for this assignment, just let me know. Okay, if you have any questions, please reach out to me. Don't hesitate to ask any questions, and I will look forward to watching your videos and reading your discussion posts. Have a great day.